What's good, YouTube? I'm back again with another video. I appreciate the love and the subscribers, man. It means a lot to me. To the new viewers that's coming onto my page, don't forget to hit that like, share, subscribe button. It'll help the channel grow. I appreciate it. Much love. Uh, I appreciate the people that checked in on my live Sunday. Uh, it was pretty cool chopping it up with y'all. If y'all want me to do a live every Sunday, put a 100 in the comment section. And we could do it every Sunday or every other Sunday. But yeah, man, I'm about to jump straight into the topic. There's a video suggestion for one of my subscribers. He wanted me to talk about the Travis Hunter and the situation with his girl. Um, really, my opinion on it, I feel like he got tunnel vision right now. That was the girl that stuck through the hard times and his ups and downs with him. And I done seen the videos that was posted on the media, like with the Adidas sponsorship. He was doing business and shaking the goat's hand, and she was in the background with an attitude, talking about she was ready to go or whatever. And I also seen another video where she was saying that he wasn't really her type, and he had to keep approach her or message her like 4, 6, 7 times to even get her attention. And I've always said this, and I've always experienced this and heard this. Mess with the person that like you, man. Because if you don't, you're gonna go through hell and back trying to get to that person, especially a woman. A woman it's about timing. And what it was with her is he caught her at a good time. Probably that last message or maybe that place uh caught her, either she might have been depressed, she might have, been tired of messing around with dudes or whatever, or you know, maybe she was going through something. The point is he caught her at a good time. So women is all about timing when you catch a female, man, because uh when you're chasing a female down like that and they know about it, most likely they're not gonna give you the time of the day. But she was saying something like that wasn't her type or whatever, and that's why I say you don't never chase women that don't mess with you, or I mean that don't like you, because like I said, you're gonna go through hell and back. You're gonna go through things that most guys that's her type supposedly is not gonna go through. That's why some of these guys that go after these women paying all these high expensive dates and you know getting whatever she can out of him, and then dude that's her type won't have to do half of that. So if it was me in that situation with the Travis Hunter situation, his girlfriend, I would probably drop her because she feels entitled basically to his success, and no matter what he gives her, it's only gonna get worse. It's only gonna get worse, and especially if children come into play, and he don't realize he's putting her in an environment with the same, you know, what's the word? The same status as people as him, like uh, famous athletes, celebrities. You giving this girl an opportunity to go lay around with whoever she wants. And what if what you're doing ain't enough? And she's still young. She's gonna go off to the next guy that's her type, but got just as much status or more status than you, and dump him. I think that's what's gonna happen. Cause she feels too entitled, and at the end of the day, I always was told you don't mess with nobody that don't like you. People like that is gonna always turn their left cheek in the end, and you're gonna go through so much stuff. And like I said, why do you have an attitude on where your man is doing business at? Why did you come? You could have just stayed where you was at and charity moan from a distance. You never seen that girl cry on live. You ain't never seen her, cheering her man on. You ain't never seen a video of her saying I'm proud of him. It's all about, you know, her attitude and showing her true actions on a media. So hopefully it ain't no media, mixing things up. But from what I see, it's true. So personally, I wouldn't deal with no girl like that, especially when I'm on that type of level as a young black man. You're gonna have the opportunity to sleep and be around high status women and have who you want. I get, when you get to that level, it's hard to find a girl that truly wants you for you. But for what she looks like, she only wants you. She only gonna want you for what you can do for her. Marriage, a ring don't mean nothing. Material things don't mean nothing. If she truly don't want you, she gonna go on to the next, no matter what you have. If she's not physically attracted to you, she gonna go on to the next. Women go off of looks and personality, and not personality. They go off what they view, what they see. So if they're not physically attracted to you, no matter what you bring to the table, they're gonna just go on to the next. They don't care about that material stuff. They don't care about your status. It's true. It's easier to leverage a woman. It's easier to get a woman when you got all that, going on. But when a woman don't want you, you're gonna go through things that, like I said, the other guy that's her type ain't gonna have to go through. So if it was, like I said, if it was me, I wouldn't deal with that because I'm gonna have women around me left and right, and I can sleep with who I want. And on top of that, I shouldn't even be in a relationship that young anyway. But that also goes back to some of my videos I done said when you go through like trauma or healing stages in your life when you're young, um, you tend to latch on to people, and that's exactly what he did. He latched on to it, especially through them hard times. Um, you see it within a lot of celebrities like Christian Rock and Blueface. Christian held on to Blueface till still to this day, and no matter what this dude did, he took her out of a bad environment, a toxic environment, whether she was a star athlete or not. He gave her something that no other guy would have gave her, or maybe within the family gave her. So that made her attached to that person, to him a little more. If that makes sense. So I think that's what that scenario is. He done latched himself on to her and think he owe her something for probably sticking it out with him. But I'm pretty sure, his family members and the OG gonna tell him like, hey, that ain't the route to take. Cause I went through that stage in my life where you feel like you in love with somebody, and it could be true, but you love them even more when they listen to your problems and go through your hardship with you, and that means something to a man, especially a young man or a man in general. When you really latch on to him and stick through things with him, hard times, that makes a man real attached to you. So, and she knows that. So it looked like he don't really know too much about relationships or, being around women or with women, because you could tell, you could look at him and see he don't know, he only know what he know. So when this girl eventually detached from him, he gonna be broken. It's either gonna turn him more of into a monster in football, or it's gonna shatter his whole life. So that's just my intake on it for real. Don't forget to hit that like, share, subscribe button. It'll help the channel grow. I appreciate it. Much love. But that's just my breakdown, what I see. Like I said, if I was in his position, in his boat, and plus when you ain't got people really guiding you through that situation, and that's another thing, when you're young and you think you know what you're doing, you won't hear or see nothing. He's gonna have to bump his head with her. And he gonna realize like, man, they was right. And it's really gonna shatter him if that's true, the way the media is making it seem to be. Cause like I said, ain't no way my girl gonna be getting an attitude while I'm making business moves at that age, and you know possibility taking care of my family and about to marry you, instead of going off being you know a superstar hoe and sleeping with who I want, and I'm bringing you with me, and I could just drop you like a fly. But I think that's what's going to end up happening if he see it the way everybody else see it, he gonna drop her like a fly. If not, he gonna be the next athlete that's paying 60,000 in child support in 2 months, because that's what's gonna happen. And she's gonna make up every reason why she don't want to be with him. He was abusive, whatever. You know how some of these women are, and Like I broke it down to y'all, like I said, he got tunnel vision, and when you in love that young, it's hard to let something go, especially when they stuck out the hard times with you, and you got to, missing family trauma, like daddy issues, mommy issues, and you going through school and all of the above, and you got a girl that's willing to love you through thick and thin, no matter if she does have red flags, you just don't see them because other people don't see what y'all went through together. So, but the way I see it now, the way I'm looking at it, she gonna be a big problem down the road if he don't check that or get it in line because he got a lot on the line right now, and he got a lot of success ahead of him, and it ain't worth messing it up over no female because females crash out athletes all the time, especially females like that when you young, and she ain't. I could be mistaken. I said mistaken. She's a Caucasian, and this ain't even racism. I'm just stereotyping. This just from back in the day with what's that dude, that football player that went through that stuff. I can't think of it right now because I just got off of work, so I had to make this video real quick. But a black man and a Caucasian woman, it's always something mixed up in the mix, and they always, you know, try to pull that card if y'all know what I'm saying. So I don't know, man. Uh, like I said, a young black man with that type of success, it's easy to crash out over a Caucasian woman, man. So there's plenty of women out here, and then at the end of the day, you know, I love all women. This ain't even got nothing to do with me, racism or stereotype or none of that. It's just how it is and how it go out here. And a lot of women chase after the money instead of actually chasing after the man's heart. Like LeBron and his wife, they've been together for a long time, and Snoop Dogg and his wife, and Ice Cube and his wife, and Method Man and his wife. Like it's scenarios like you can already tell it's toxic. You can already tell it's toxic because it's already on social media, and that's another thing. Like it shouldn't even be getting on social media already. They shouldn't even know about this girl. They should be in the pictures, and and that'd be that. They stuff already out there. So, but yeah, man, don't forget to hit that like, share, subscribe button to help the channel grow. I appreciate it. That's my intake on it. And like I said, man, you know, people gonna do what they gonna do regardless of what you say or what you think of a person when you got tunnel vision and you love somebody, and especially when they went through hard times with you, even if they bad for you. So all right, that's my intake on it, man. I appreciate y'all. Like I said, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I'm out.